Welcome to the Vegan Nut and Kids. Today I will be making stuffed vegan green peppers. Okay, so to start this meal, I'm going to start off with 2 green peppers. And what I'm going to do is slice them directly down the center, and I'm going to begin to clean out the middle. So this is what it's going to look when it's nice and clean. And I have a pot of water boiling, and what I'm going to do is place all 4 in the water for about 10 minutes to soften. Now to make this meal, I will be using Gardein classic meatless meatballs. These are absolutely delicious and they will act as my filling. So I'm going to start off by getting a pan, and I'm just going to add just a drizzle of olive oil to my pan here. And then what you're going to see me doing is adding in the key ingredients that's going to help this meal be simply delicious. And I'm going to add some mushrooms as well as onion, and I'm just going to saute this around for a few minutes just to kind of soften up my mushrooms. And I'm kind of breaking them in here just a little bit as I go so that they can fit the green pepper very well. So now that my onions and mushroom have sauteed, I'm taking just a simple can of tomatoes and I'm pouring it directly in the pan here. And I'm just going to let this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, not too long, because now I'm going to go in and add my Gardein meatless meatballs directly to the pan. Now this is going to cook for about 10 minutes. The packet says 16 minutes, but because it's going in the oven, I'm just going to give it like a nice warm through, so it can get nice and tender and it can cook well in the oven, but it won't take so long. It'll chop down our time. So what I'm doing here in the meantime while that is cooking, I am putting a little bit of olive oil on a baking sheet. Typically I would use some cooking spray, but I didn't have any on hand. So I'm just going to take that olive oil, spread it around the pan, and then I'm going to take my green peppers now that have softened up a bit in that water, placing them on my pan. And I'm going to use that Chao cheese that I love. This is a vegan cheese. It's made out of tofu, but it's really good. It doesn't taste like tofu at all. It is simply delicious. It is creamy. I just love it. Like, I love those cheeses that have like that provolone kind of feel. I feel like the Chao cheese reminds me of provolone. So I'm going to take some. I took 2 pieces, sliced them in half, and put them directly in the center. This is how they look after it's baked for about 5 minutes. So now my center is filling. I'm just going to start to fill it all up. And you can even take those meatballs and kind of chop them in half to make them fit a little bit better. So now that all my filling is ready, I'm going to take all of these, fill them up nice and full. As you can see, some of those meatballs, I've just kind of cut it in half right there. But they've all been nice and cut, and it smells so good. I'm super excited about this meal. It was delicious. But I'm just topping this off with all of my ingredients. And then what I'm going to do is take 2 more pieces of that Chao cheese, and I'm going to break it in half like I did again, and I'm just simply folding it just so to create a crease and to make it split just like this. So I'm just taking that's 2 pieces right there, and I'm going to take it and just top those green peppers one last time because I want this to be super cheesy. A good thing about this cheese is it is low in carbs, so that is a plus. I'm just going to drizzle that with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes. So this is how it looks once it's finished. Guys, this was delicious. Those Gardein meatballs are the bomb. So if you give this meal a try, please let me know your thoughts, and I'll be back soon with more vegan breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas.